Good morning, class third, and welcome you all in science class. Hope you all are doing well. So, class, today we are going to revise our chapter 1, and the name of our chapter is Food and Feeding Habits of Animals. And I hope you all have got your books so you can turn this chapter with me. Chapter 1. So, class, what did we discuss in this chapter? Do you remember? We discussed about different types of animals and their food habits. As we all know, we have different types of animals around us, like carnivores, omnivores, herbivores. So, let's have a quick revision of this chapter. So, who are herbivores? Animals like cow, goat, buffalo, etc. Those who eat grass and leaves are called herbivores or plant-eating animals. Now, carnivores. Some animals like lion, tiger, cheetah, etc. eat the flesh of other animals. They are known as flesh-eating animals or carnivorous animals. Now, omnivores. What are omnivorous animals? Some animals like crow and bear eat both plants as well as animals. So they are called omnivores. Now what are pet animals? The animals that we keep in our house are called pet animals like cat, dog, rabbit, etc. They give us company, so we should take good care of them. They should be provided with good food and shelter to keep them healthy and safe. Now, what are domestic animals? Animals like cows, horses, goats, sheep, etc. They help us in many ways. So, these animals are called domestic animals. They live in a farm. So, how these animals help us? Like horse and donkeys carry load for us. Cows, buffaloes and goats give us milk. And sheep give us wool. And hens and ducks give us eggs that we enjoy. Now we will see the different eating habits of these animals. Different animals have different eating habits. The eating habits of animals depend on the kind of food they eat. Number 1, gnaws. So, what are gnaws? Animals like squirrel, rabbit, and rat eat grains and nuts. They have very sharp front teeth for cutting the food. These animals gnaw their food, so that's why they are known as gnawers. The spelling of gnawers is Gnawers. Here G is silent, so we spell it gnawers. There are other animals, like some animals swallow their food. They don't chew their food, they take inside the hole without biting it. Example, a lizard and frog catch their food with their long sticky tongue. They catch the insects and swallow them. A snake also swallows the food without chewing it because they do not have teeth. So they cannot chew the food. Some animals tear and chew flesh, like carnivorous animals, lion, tiger, wolves. They have special teeth to tear and chew the flesh. And other animals like cow, goat and buffaloes, they eat grass and leaves. They also swallow the food first and later they bring it back into their mouth and chew it for long hours. These animals are called chewing the cud. They are known as cud chewing animals. Now, animals who take liquid food. Some animals take liquid food such as mosquitoes and leeches. They have long thin tube to suck the blood from the bodies of other animals and persons. Butterflies and bees also suck nectar from flowers with the help of this tube. Some animals like cat and dog lap up milk and water with their tongue. And this method of taking in liquid is called lapping. Have you ever noticed cat or dog drinking the milk? No, they do not drink the milk. They lap up the milk and water. Now, what is a food chain? What do you mean by a chain? Have you ever seen a chain? A chain is always linked with other logs, right? So, a food chain, a chain in which the deer eats the grass and a lion eats deer. Thus, plants and animals forms a chain. Have you noticed? A grass is eaten by a deer and a deer is eaten by the lion. So, it forms a chain and this chain is called food chain. A food chain always begins with plants. So, we can say that all animals depend on plants directly or indirectly for their food. So, this is clear. We have done the revision of this chapter. Now, it's time to do the exercise questions. So, you can see there are so many questions given in this chapter and we have discussed each and every line of this chapter. Now, it is your time to do this exercise. Also, write down the question answers in your EVS notebook. Along with this audio, I am also sending a revision worksheet that you have to do. Alright class, so bye for now. Thank you. Have a nice day.